what have I gotten myself into? Well, I said I was going to stream today, so why not? And plus, I don't want it to be mistaken for as an April Fool's Day joke. So let's start. Whereas, no, I am not going to do a save I was doing yesterday. I was only doing that because Jesus fucking Christ. I know about the maintenance jacks. And the only reason I have another file is because, well, I haven't played the game in years and I was doing the practice run a bit. I did it up to the Undead Settlement. The only reason I was doing that is because, well, my dish was out the other day.
Yes, indeed. It is called Lothric, where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge. In venturing north, the pilgrims discover the truth of the old words. The fire fades, and the lords go without thrones.
Oh wait, Tira Grace made that joke. Shit.
When the link of fire is threatened, the bell tolls, unearthing the old lords of Cinder from their graves. Aldrich, saint of the deep, Farron's undead legion, the Abyss Watchers. And the reclusive lord of the profaned capital. Yom the Giant. Only in truth, the lords will abandon their thrones. And the unkindled will rise. Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
That took for frickin' ever. Anyway, this is going to be a themed challenge run. And I'm not going to use every single weapon, that'd be cheating. So, I'm going to name myself... Daniel Fortescue. Yep, the hero of the Medieval and Medieval 2. I'm going to try talking like him throughout the entire adventure, so why not? So I'm going to make him an aged hero because, well, he hasn't seen a lot of heroic work since the sequel, which kind of had a nasty game-breaking bug. I'll keep him as a knight, but I can choose either to have him as a knight, a mercenary, a warrior, a herald, a thief, an assassin, a sorcerer, a pyromancer, a cleric, or a depraved. Here's one thing. Do not choose depraved as your first class. It gets hard later on. So, a divine blessing, which cures my HP and ailments. Hidden blessing restores my focus points. Don't know if I'm going to use them a lot. Fuck off internet connection notice. God damn it, Verizon. Black firebombs, which I'm gonna use because the first boss is a major bastard to fight. Right, without him. Fire gem, which is used to upgrade fire weapons. Solvenless soul. Oh, basically free soul boost, but that's gonna be completely useless. Rust coin, which gives me luck and item discovery. Cracked red eye orb, that's for invasions. I'm never gonna do invasions. And the white branch, I don't remember what it is. Oh, it's a camouflage ability. Never mind. So I'm going to choose the black firebombs because, again, the first boss is an asshole. So let me choose my... Let me just change my appearance a bit. I'll make him aged. Make him have an aged voice. No body hair, so I'm going to make it... I'm going to make it standard physique. For build details... Where's this function? I'm gonna make his head a bit biggish. Because Dan is a skeleton, I am gonna make him... Try to make him as bony and frail as I can. And this will be the only time in my gaming career where I am purposely making my character look like a monster. The base skin color, since he is a skeleton, mostly, this will be as close to white as I can. Nah, I'm not gonna make skin colors, so just skin details. Features. Parent age, he is a bit aged. No. Form emphasis. I'll make him a bit strong. I'll make him masculine because, well, Daniel Forske's a man. Facial balance, no size. Thank God I have the Galamir Storia site open up to figure out how I'm supposed to build my character. Yes, get rid of that change because I can always... For Galivia, no. Eyes, there we are. Eye size. If only I could make individual eyes. Here, I think it's individual eyes. Eye size, let's make it try to be as large as I can. Because Dan did have some big eyes in the games. Slant, I don't think he has any slant. Spacing, let's make the spacing a bit wide. Now, sorry, so I'm gonna make his nose a bit upward. I'll make it a bit big as nostrils. A bit big because he is undead. Cheekbone height, depth. Let's see. Cheeks thick. Because I am trying to make him look like Daniel Forskew if he had skin and his other eyes. Mouth expression, let's make him a bit like this. Because he hasn't been adventuring in years. Mouth protrusion, mouth slam, oculation. Make his mouth a bit wide. His jaw. Jaw protrusion. Let's see, cheeks. Hair. He is bald because he is a skeleton. And oh my god, he looks horrifying. His eyes. He has no eyelashes because he's a skeleton. Pupils. I am going to hell for this, but I don't care. Cosmetics. What does he have? Eye socket. Because he is a skeleton. Let's see. Tattoos, I'm not gonna give him a tattoo, so let's see. Base skin color. Yeah, it's good enough. Actually, let's make his skin tone really fucking light, because he is a skeleton. Get pale, because, like I said, he's a skeleton. There we are. Let me just check his appearance. Yep. Let's finalize creation. And begin our adventure. Jesus Christ, that took forever. I'm gonna have another page of the Hyrule Galamir Historia open. God. How long was I asleep? This is the Cemetery of Ash, the first area of the game. And, yep, Daniel, you're not in Galamir anymore. Son of a bitch. I'm surprised no one has came yet. They probably think it is April Fool's Day. Son of a dick. Joke, son of a bitch. So basically, this is a tutorial area of the game. So the knight has a lot of damage. He can do a lot of damage. He can take a lot of beating. But he can't cast spells. Which I'm going to need to upgrade his faith and attunement in order to give him lightning spells. I'm gonna stream as much as I can until I get frustrated or some shit. I don't know. I've been doing a practice run yesterday. That's what Pyromancer. Wait a minute. Oh, never mind. They usually drop Fading Souls. Ashen Essus. Usually these are used for your focus abilities. Since I have a regular kite shield, I can only do the I only do the parry, and I suck at parrying. Right, don't expect me to do it a lot in this adventure. You know what? Since Dan never had a helmet on, I'm gonna take it off. I look ridiculous. That's what you look like in death, Daniel. That's what you fucking look like in death. At least freaking look. Okay, dickhead. I was trying to have a conversation with my friend here. Now you get a sword in the ass. Man, I hate these. These enemies are common mooks. You can sneak up behind him. You can sneak up behind him to do an insta-kill attack or deal a load of damage. Before you ask in case anyone does watch my streams or watch my playbacks, this area, you can go down this area. I don't recommend it early because there is a giant crystal basilisk enemy. He would one-shot me if he saw me. First threats. Well, you're gonna face even more dangerous threats in this land, Daniel. You're gonna face more dangerous threats. Let's see. See that clock tower? That's where we're heading. Clock tower looks like a bell tower. Clock tower, bell tower, they're the same fucking thing, Dan. And I'm the one that has no brain. Anyway, the bonfires are necessary, ready to heal you up and save your progress. I remember in the sequel there is an item you could get for not using any or all of the bonfires. In fact, there's a challenge called the Bonfireless Run, and I can't figure out how to do that correctly, that jump. No, someone's gonna do it. Someone's gonna tell me how to do it. Go, you fucking moron, you're supposed to do it like this. But let me just do this. That's a drop-down attack. If you time it correctly and land on him, you can do a lot of damage to the enemy. See that poor son of a bitch over there in the middle? I'm gonna see him next. First I gotta do some sneaky shit. Oh, you can parry him like that! I thought you couldn't. I thought you had to smack him with the shield, Ed. Oh my god, we're murderers. No, you're the murderer, Dan. I'm just the person controlling you. You're a witness. You're far worse than me. Also, don't think you can save yourself by pausing the game to access your inventory. It doesn't fucking work like that. What do you have, my friend? Fading souls. There's gonna be one area that has a lot of good enemies that drop a lot of good things in. Yes, this is not it. They're only gonna drop fading souls later. You should find weapons and such. Oh. What's the rule of every Souls game? If you see a big area like this, with an enemy with a large imposing figure in the middle, that's a boss room. And here's one thing. This is a beginner trap. If you pull the sword... No. I'll tell you why this is a beginner trap. There's an animation that plays after you pull the sword out of him. Out of the first boss. Some people think he's invulnerable during that state. You can still hurt him and be a dickhead about it. I'm going to actually show it. I think it was either Ray Dimitri or Ray Donovan that showed this in a playthrough video, so... While it's there, smack, 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 smack. And look at all the health he lost because I had to play dirty. Ow, you fuck! One thing, he hurts like a motherfucker! did that much damage to him. And this is why I have the bombs. Because this phase hurts like a motherfucker. You love because son of a bitch, stop! Ah, god damn it, I'm gonna die to this prick. Yep, I died to him, son of a bitch. Since because I died to him, oh, spoilers, that's a weapon you get late early on, but I'm not gonna go after it. When I played as my pyromancer, I killed him before he did a lot of damage to me. But I took too long, and thus he took advantage of me. So let's head back that way. Okay, my mouse says I didn't jump. Let's try this fight again. Bring on, motherfucker. So the best strategy is to keep your distance from him and don't get too close when he does a grab. It really fucking hurts. Yeah, if he grabs you like that, he'll throw you. And this guy has a nasty habit. I was about to say, this guy has a nasty habit. This guy has a really fucking nasty habit of grabbing you and throwing you off the arena. Oh shit. Now, this boss fight always gave me a lot of shit. And basically, I think this is the Abyss. I think if I remember correctly in the story, this is the Abyss attacking. Ow! That's right, it does an insta-kill on me. Like everything else, you are a bastard! Goodbye, you Duxgundiel! It took me a second try, or the last time I killed you on the first try. Almost because almost in this fight, I wasn't heavily abusing pyromancies I don't fucking have. So let's save my progress here. And since they're all spent, I equip my bombs. Before you ask why I call it Dan Force Challenge, I'm only going to use weapons Dan used throughout his medieval adventures. Bombs were one of them because he used them in the second game. I forgot how you obtained them though. We're about to head to the Firelink Shrine, and there's the Broken Sword. R.I.P. Broken Sword Challenge. Broken Straight Sword Challenge, Tier Gracie, you lying bastard. I'm kidding. Yeah, instead we got a Torch's boss challenge. Which I think he's up to either the Cruciated Greatwood or one of the Lords of Cinder. I haven't been paying attention to his videos a lot. I wonder if he's going to do the Ring City, although since he's on one of the New Game Pluses, it's going to murder... Ring City's going to murder him. fucking doof. Yeah, I didn't see that bitch either. Get it? Bitch, because it's a dog. I'm not doing anyone funny. Dan, at least you have skin and an adventure career. You know, so I could have done a Zelda run, but Nintendo would have filed a cease and desist orders faster on me than on anyone working on Pokemon Uranium. And we're about to go through the level up system. Now I'm going to follow Tier Race's rule. I am not going to put any helmets out, fully cover hit Daniel's face on. I had a lot of effort for putting the face on this fucker. So, for progression plot, sake, stick the sword into the ashes. Don't know why the fuck we couldn't use it as a weapon. What's with that launcher? And here we talk to the Firekeeper.
Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled one.
The name for the skill.
I tend to the flame, and tend to thee.
Thank you.
The lords have left their thrones, and must be delivered to them. To this end, I am at thy side.
And this is how our level up system works.
Then touch the darkness within me. Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls.
Hey, let's just burn and put them in a fucking... Let's just burn and put them in a goddamn... Some chalice. Bullshit. Yeah, that was my idea. So, let's level up... Let's see. So, here's different things. Vigor levels up gives us more health. Attunement gives us more magic and an attunement slot. Endurance gives us more stamina. Vitality lets us carry more items. I'm probably gonna level vitality up a lot. Strength, basically, it's necessary for weapons. So is dexterity, also intelligence and faith. Luck, I think luck only influences item discovery, and that's it. So let's level up faith a bit, and let's level up strength. The only reason I want faith is so I can use those lightning miracles.
May the flames guide thee.
Because Daniel Fortescue uses the good lightning and some healing abilities in medieval. If you're wondering why he didn't choose the Herald, well, that would be too fucking cheap.
A pleasure to make thine acquaintance, Ashen One.
You look as old as I am.
The humble handmaid of the shrine. Weapons, armor, trinkets, and spells. I've lots of little things to ease the burden of a weary traveler. And yes, I'm undead too, but not so charitable as to give my goods away. Ashen One, fetch souls and bring them to me. As is thy wont? No?
I don't think the gargoyles in the first game were gritty assholes. At least you're getting shit from them. So we could buy more bombs, but I'm not going to spam that shit. Now, the tower key is necessary for one of the items you can get. Although it involves a side quest with one irritating fuck of a character. So heal aid, basically, I can grab this, but that would be too cheap. So this is what I want: the talisman. Talismans are I forgot what they're called. Show item info. Talisman and casting miracles of the gods. Once a very common item among the rings of the ways of the light. Equip the talisman or sacred chime to cast miracles. Miracles must be tuned at a bonfire before use. So these are kind of I forgot what they're called. Catalysts. That's what they're called. Catalysts. Charms are used for miracles / hexes. Staves and other items are used as catalysts for sorceries. I'm not going to go into detail with sorceries. I'm just going to try to go for miracles, and that's it. That's part of the Daniel Forsky challenge.
Ashen One, be sure to bring more souls.
You're a great bitch. Anyway, there's the blacksmith. I'm going to talk to him later here because I don't need his services yet. And unlike Tear Grace, that's Suicidal Brit, and I'm not going to go after the sub-boss that's in this area, but he should be treated as a sub-boss because he hits like a motherfucker. And he can take a lot of hits. And no, I'm not going to do that cheese where Tear Grace keep kicking the boss off until he fell off of the map and he had to reset his game. We're in the true first proper area of the game. Birch, and I thought the door to my crook was stiff. High wall, throat frick. Now, if Tear Grace sees this video, it's probably not because I'm streaming this shit. I'm not that famous like him. Also, these summon signs are only multiplayer. I'm not going to touch them because I might get murdered viciously. Let's rush them up there. And unlike Dark Souls 2, where I had to take it all the way to the beginning to get to where I have to, I can automatically go to the Firelink Shrine. Oh, and I think this is part of the update that includes the Ring City. Those symbols are basically a host of Ember's presence, meaning other players you can either harass or lead aid to. And I can kill every single person, but that's what happens. Like most games where there's no problem being outnumbered and such, it will lead to your death if you get outnumbered in the Souls game. And since the enemies hit hard and fast. Also, don't think they're going to be pushovers because they're in this position. Let's see. Did I time it right? Nope. You can insta-kill these guys, insta-kill most enemies. But it's definitely luck based. I forgot about you. Also, don't. You are a bitch. Don't attack all willy-nilly. Well, that's going to be an easy way to lose your stamina. No. Oh, I can never land on that properly. Oh! Jerkers. Oh, fuck! I forgot about one thing first. You know what? I'll do it when I come back. Now, here's one thing. Run really fast and ignore everything here. Because normally, you shouldn't be able to do that. But if you're quick enough, you can dart into this room. You can dart into this room and open the door. Also, treasure chests. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, I hear you, Brimstone Breath. Yeah, I hear you, Brimstone Breath. Don't go roaring at me. Also, you think it might be safe to go back outside? Nope. Oh, that dragon is still there. That dragon enemy is still there. He'll still breathe fire, and it hurts a lot. Basically, if he sees you out there, you'll breathe fire that does a lot of damage. And you don't get invincibility frames. Also this chest, don't attack it. I'm gonna try to avoid attacking those type of chests because those are mimics. And mimics can insta-kill. Oh, hello, welcome to the stream. Shut the fuck up, you overgrown iguana. I'll deal with you later. Oh, by the way, you can get rid of this dragon. And I'm alone again. God damn it. Oh, you are a bastard. As I was about to say before I forget, you can deal with that. You can deal with that dragon by getting a bow and arrow. The problem is, it's all the way back where I'm at, and with some really hard enemies. I should buy your time. Also, here are some tips and secrets. It's only in multiplayer mode. Only have multiplayer mode established. That's kind of bullshit. Dirt. What's I about to say? Oh, now I know. There's an item I want to get called an Undead Hunter Charm. It is necessary to deal with mimics if you don't want to. If you don't want to outright fight them. If you don't want to outright fight the bastards, you need them. You need the undead charms. You know what? I'm going to show you what happens if you try to fight a mimic. Since I don't have a lot of souls. Wait for it. So let's head back and hope that knight doesn't catch me out there. Oh, is there Luthric knights around the area? Shit! I thought you went away. Okay, that was really wank. That was really weird. Why am I having easier time fighting these fuckers? Oh, sometimes these enemies can drop armor. You know what I'm actually gonna do? I'm actually gonna show what happens if you try to fight that one. So basically, here's what happens. And these enemies are the definition of beginner trap. If you open the chest, he'll insta-kill you. So what you're supposed to do is strike them immediately. And be careful. They deal a lot of damage. And don't let them grab you. It's an insta-kill. It's insta-kill if you don't have a lot of health. It deals a fuck ton of damage if you do win. No! You motherfucker! Son of a bitch. That soldier's like, well, my job's done. Well, my job was made unnecessarily easy. That's why I want to get the Undead Hunter Charm. I want the weapon that's in that mimic. I want the weapon that's inside that mimic. Mimic. There's a very good early dark weapon called the Deep Battle Axe. Here's one thing though. Unlike most weapons, which is the longsword, which have a damage modifier, aka 110 plus 15, the battle axe only has a fixed 100 damage, but gives off dark damage. So I'm gonna grab the souls back. I'll grab the souls back because I'm not going to pick a fight with that bastard. And there is an item you get called a Grinning Grimoire or something. I don't know what the hell the name of the item is. Okay, where the fuck are you going? Where are you going, bitch? Where are we going? Where are we going? 1, 2. You are a dick! Sometimes it's good to grind off these guys because they sometimes drop very good items. Ember's okay, but I really want your armor, you greedy prick. I need the armor. Can't do walk around with this rags and shit. Can't walk around in these rags. Let's heal up, and I'm probably gonna... I might grind off a bit. I'm sorry if you don't like that. I think my store's starting to smell. Wait a minute, where the fuck are the throwing knives? They changed the luck modifier for them? Oh shit! Shit, I lured the big fucker. I thought you wanted this stuff. Oh shit! I don't want to get staggered by this prick. Because you don't want to get staggered. That's the one rule of this game. Don't get staggered. Okay, stop giving me... Oh, I want the embers. I don't want embers. I want your armor. Embers actually help. Shut the fuck up, Dan. Just trying to make you feel better. So let's actually travel back to the Firelink Shrine so I can buy that talisman. And cheat and buy the healing miracle. The only reason I say cheat is because Dan does have an item called the Good Lightning. In Medieval 1. But that's more of a heal your allies kind of item. That's more of a heal your allies kind of item. You know what? No, I'm not gonna buy it.
Ah, well met, Ashen One.
I know.
How may I be of service?
So, I'm gonna purchase the talisman.
Ashen One, beat.
I gotta check if I have the talisman. There we are, the talisman. Requires 10th faith to use. And so I need lightning miracle.
Welcome home, speak.
So let's level up our stats. I'm gonna level up my strength a bit more. My strength up a bit so I can deal more damage and use more powerful weapons. Because sure, strength and such increases your damage done, and agility makes it so you can dodge more effectively. But there's one true reason for this, and that's simple. Most weapons and items will require a specific set amount of strength or strength and or agility to use. If you try to use them without either or you're going to have a hard time wielding the weapons, and your character is going to attack much slower than he should. And they also deal less damage. If you're wondering why I'm getting an axe, well, Dan used an axe in the first medieval game. What? So I could tempt fate and bite its dick off? I'm gonna tempt fate and bite its dick off. Ow! Dick! Please give me a piece of armor. Or a crossbow, that actually helps me. That's one of the items I need to deal with that fucking dragon. You know what, better heal up, better restore my Estus and such. But one thing I need to warn you about. If you rest at a bonfire, you can get... I forgot what I was about to say right now. If you rest at a bonfire, not only will your health recover, but enemies will respawn. Really, enemies will respawn. That's always satisfying to do. Now you can go down there, but there's no need until you get another item to make it necessary to go down there. That'll make it worth your time going down there. Also, you can be a dick and do it. You was the Dirk first. I know, Dan, I know. Sometimes these lower mooks drop items. These lower enemies drop items. They're not as good as some ones. Also, kill this fucker quick. If you don't want to deal with any trouble, kill that fucker quick. If you don't, he'll become an abyss enemy. And deal a shit ton of damage. although you're screwing yourself out of the good item, come back here. Oh, these things are crystal lizards. Kill these fuckers as soon as you can. Because they will drop items if you kill them fast enough. If you don't kill them quick enough, they will disappear. First things first, let's kill these archers. These crossbowmen. And you can choose either to go this way or that way. But there's an item I want to pick up first. I'm gonna go this way first because there's an Estus flask shard. And you are a bastard. There you are, the undead Harder Charms. That's what I fucking need for that mimic. So here's one thing. Undead Harder Charms, for PvP purposes, they are used to decrease the amount of health enemy players can heal if you're hunting them down. If you're hunting them down or fighting an invader. They have an effect on mimics. They will fall asleep and open their mouths if you use it on them. I'll show it to you if I either die here or escape. I forgot this fucker doesn't go all the way. Hate fighting these fuckers. I'm having more luck killing these bastards than I should. Well, maybe because I'm playing a different character instead of what I usually play. Welcome to the stream. Here, welcome to the stream. Also, one thing, don't rush past because there is an enemy hiding here. That's a beginner trap. If you run past him, he will stab you. Broadsword. Broadsword. I think I heard this, except it's enchanted. It deals more damage than my longsword. Also, there's the crossbow, but I don't have bolts. And the deserted leggings better than my night leggings? No. I don't want to wear night clothes. Trust me. If you were using magic-based classes or characters that don't have the best starting armor, that is an option. Okay, option. Shit. Otherwise, don't change your equipment. Oh, silver kite shield. Is that gonna do more blocking? It's the same as my night shield, but it's lighter and it resists less stuff. But it's heavier and resists less. There's a reason I'm up here also. Kill this guy. If you don't and try to go for the Estus Flash Shard over there, he will drop a firebomb dealing a lot of damage against you. Just ahead. Also, I am going to try to reach some of these things. Be wary of mob enemy, therefore try eliminating one at a time. Put this on because... Oh, unlike Dark Souls 2 and 1, there are certain times where if you... There are certain times where if you kill an enemy, There are certain times where you kill, if you can kill an enemy. If you kill an enemy, you'll get some Estus flash charge back. It's very minimal. If you're wondering what I was trying to do, those dog. Hate those fucking dog enemies. Oh, this is what we're here for, the cell key. I can go back to that one area under Tower in the High Walls fire. And we have an Estus shard. I hate these big fuckers. Because they deal a lot of damage and they're resilient as fuck. I have to be very careful since I land here. Because that's why! That enemy can fuck right off. Because that enemy can and will fuck you in the ass. That's a Winged Knight. You don't want to fight those unless you're thoroughly prepared. And like most enemies in Dark Souls games, some enemies can and will lose interest if you run far away. I didn't want to trigger that fucker yet. Because one, he hurts like hell, and two, he can summon an angel light. He can summon angelic lights to cover across the land, and that really fucking hurts. Ring of Sacrifice, very necessary if you don't want to lose a lot of souls. Shit, that motherfucker's waiting for us. I'm gonna do something stupid, Dan. I hate when you say that because I get involved and you get no punishment. Well, the only punishment is if I lose souls when you die. So, no punishment because I have to deal with this fucker head on. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Fuck you! Fuck. Hate fighting these enemies early. And the worst part, these bastards can fly later on. Jesus Christ, that would have killed me if I didn't time that correctly. And I died anyway. I hate these fucking things. Hate fighting those fucking things. And I didn't activate the shortcut. God damn it. Shortcut? Well, then there was a shortcut I could have used. But I forgot about hindsight's a bitch and all that shit. Ow. I guess the weird thing is you can fight these Lothric Knights, find these Lothric Knights all around the place. But only one Winged Knight fight in this area. I think that's From Software's way of saying These guys will murder you if you try to fight them, but we're giving you enough tools, enough skills and whatnot, so you can survive that encounter. So, there are two ways you can either deal with a mimic. You can either kill it, or use an undead hunter charm. This will cause the mimic to yawn. And I bat the deep battle axe. Basically, it does less damage, but I want the dark damage. It should give sense. I think darkness deals a lot of damage to the next boss in this area. Hey, fuckhead. Hey, fuckhead. Don't listen to the psychopath behind the TV screen. I think most of these enemies have pitchfork dark resistance. And plus, most of these weapons have... Ow. Most of these weapons you can charge up. 1, 2... The timing is kind of bullshit, though. Do I get an piece of armor? Lorthic Knight Shield. Nice. I need more strength. That can actually help me fight in the next boss, but I need more strength. God damn it. That means I'm gonna have to deal with that fucking fat cunt over there. That fucking fat cunt of a knight over there. Shit. Fuck you. Now I'm in a bad situation because I needed that health. I need those Estus so I can survive that. So I can survive the trip back. I'm not the psychopath that thought, kill everything that moves. I know, Dan, but you had to fight a lot during your career. Mostly because Zarek was the major cause. Well, I don't think Zarek's in this dimension. Also, one warning. Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. There you are. I love those brilliant kills. If you try climbing down there, there's going to be a big axe-wielding enemy waiting for you. That gave me no fucking trouble. Usually that gives me a lot of trouble. Maybe it's because I've been practicing. Maybe because I know how this type of shit works nowadays. Nice try, asshole. Also, don't try to walk there and let his firebomb hit these barrels. They will kill you. So let's equip our throwing knives. Because Dad did use throwing knives in the first game. I love the deep battle axe. This is a good strength build weapon. I did use axes, but I weren't dealing with darkness. So let's look around here. The one rule in these type of games: always look around. There might be something hidden. Merchant. If I try going down here and open the door, it'll say cell key needed. So let's open this door.
You're no jailer, are you?
I don't look like one.
You're from far away. And judging by the bell, you must be some of that unkindled ash.
That somehow grew skin instead of bone.
If that's true, then I have a favor to ask. Below the high wall is a musty little town. Not the home of any lord, just a very old settlement of undead. An old woman, Loretta, lives there. Please, give her this ring. I'm not asking for charity. In fact, if you do this for me, I'll be sure to repay you in kind. I may be a petty thief, but I've more wits than most royalty. What do you say then? Huh?
You need to have him in here.
Very well. I humbly place my faith in you. I am Grey Rat of the Undead Settlement, and I promise to assist you. Give this ring to old Loretta at the base of the high wall. Do your part, and I'll do mine.
And we get the blue tearstone ring. Partially from his name has rat in it. I think Tara Grace made that joke in his playthrough. God damn it, that's the second joke I've stolen in this video. Yeah, the first one being that Game of Thrones parody joke. But I know he's gonna call me a bastard for that type of shit. Sometimes Brits have no sense of humor when their own jokes are being stolen. Well, I'm gonna try to stop stealing jokes. That also means I'm not gonna steal Chikorita because that Pokemon's a fucking joke. Its stats are horrendous as fuck. They're stupid down here. He's going there like, wait a minute, they're supposed to be undead. Oh, there he is. Wait for it. I thought Zark was the bastard, Al. I could be a bigger bastard too. Kill you because I don't want to fight a Ganado fucker. I don't want to fight a Los Plagos fucker. See, that's the joke that's different than what he had as a joke. Tara Grace has his joke, Ouroboros, which is, if you've never played Resident Evil 5, Ouroboros was those weird snake-like monsters with that snake-like disease in the Africa country. Where the story was, that game had a lot of fucking controversy. Not only for the advertising campaign that went horribly wrong, well, where they're buy parts in London Village, hey, free crossbow bolts in a London town, but most of the buy parts went missing. And there was also the whole thing about how you're playing as a white guy killing African Americans in Africa. Although the story is these guys, the civilians were made crazy by the Ouroboros virus. There's that game went under a lot of fucking hell for that type of shit, thinking that's racism and all that horse shit. Just grab that, because I hear he's going after shit. I do not want to pick a fight with that cunt. I don't think he drops anything good. And I think one of them's fallen into the pit. Never mind. Yep. Sometimes their stupidity will backfire on them. Their stupidity will screw them in the end. Ah, shit, I forgot about you. Hello. You can lure these bastards into the elevator. You can't lure these bastards to the elevator area and try to escape, but they will follow you. I think I've seen in one of Tier Grace's videos that made me laugh my ass off. Those dog enemies fell on him and fell off of him while he was riding the elevator down. Well, that was fucking hilarious. Speaking of dogs. Shit. Son of a bitch. Don't sure now. Looks like you just had to slap a bitch. Oh, I thought you were gonna do something far fucking worse. Oh, Dan, you have no faith in my jokes. I'm probably end the stream after I kill the next boss, because he's a big fucking pushover. If you know how to fight him correctly. If not, he's probably one of the most aggravating things to fight in the entire game. Not as aggravating as a certain specialist. As a certain secret boss, I'll probably not fight until much fucking later. Well, you better get that cough checked out. Dogs. Bitch slapped. God damn it, Daryl. You can come here early to get a bow and arrow. Bro, but that's not the correct way to go. And if you try going down there, that door's going to be locked with a message saying, door locked from other side. Also, before I do anything else, let me just heal up. And kill this fuck. I will fight him fair later, but now's not the time to fight him fair. Then we got our longbow and standard arrows. This almost sounds like my medieval one armory. Well, we don't get any fucking gun. Yeah, that's the one thing that makes no fucking sense in Medieval 2. Why did Dan have a few things that make no fucking sense in Medieval 2? Like, why the hell did Dan have to go back to England into England in the 1800s? And there's one thing I might have to correct Matt about. I should have placed a comment, but I'm an idiot. That wasn't Jack the Ripper Dan killed in Medieval 2. That was a monster called Spring-Heeled Jack. So Dan did not create a time paradox. He killed Spring-Heeled Jack, not Jack the Ripper. But they both share Jack. They both share Jack in their name. And the difference is, Jack the Ripper was the serial killer that went on a murderous spree for God knows how many decades. And Spring-Heeled Jack was the name of a monster in English literature. That made no fucking sense. It made as much sense as you being in fucking 1800s England. But, God, even though I've never played the game, I know there are a lot of problems with Medieval 2. You're an asshole! Also, kill this fucker. Because if you don't kill him, he's gonna throw firebombs and they hurt like hell. Also, meaningless shit, binoculars. I think they're used to study certain things from a distance. I never fucking use these things. And I think there's another one of these enemies. Wait a minute, I think yep, I did forget to do this. Also, be careful. There was one time I accidentally fell off the fucking map and died. Lightning! And I got gold pine resin. Which is very necessary to deal with armor. Enemies that have high armor. Son of a bitch. And you know what I should do? I should go back to the tower on the high wall to deal with that fucking dragon. Okay, because if you do kill the dragon, if you do shoot enough arrows, he will get annoyed and leave the area. And you'll get a special item from the dragon. I forgot. I think it might have been a Titanite shard or a Titanite slab. But, hold on, I gotta check my phone. And it's at 18%. Son of a bitch. Let me see, check my Facebook comments to see if people are saying, what's my channel? I should advertise my channel on Facebook and such. But I have family that looks at that. And if they hear me say the shit if they hear me say the things I say on video, they're gonna be pissed off. That's good enough. Sort these souls. And there are certain boss souls. Udux Gundyr does not have a soul because he's a tutorial boss. Which makes no sense because the other tutorial boss, which was the last giant from Dark Souls 2, was a tutorial boss, but you got a soul from him. And let me just see. What do I need for the Lothric Knight Shield? I need 14 for the longbow, 14 agility for the longbow, 18 strength for the shield. So let's get my strength up a bit.
Welcome, how speak. Very well, then take note.
So, what's my strength at? 15. I just have enough to level up so I can use the Lothric shield, the Lothric Knight shield.
Farewell,
Thank God. So let's put it on. I gain more magic, fire, lightning, dark, and stability with the shield, and more durability at the cost of strength. Almost reminds me of the silver shield from my last adventures. So before I do, oh shit, I forgot to do something. It's gonna bite me in the ass if I don't do it.
Well, a newcomer, I see.
Yep.
I am Andre. I serve at this shrine as a humble smith, forging weapons. You're in search of the Lords of Cinder, I trust.
If it gets me home to kill him there.
I wager. You require good arms.
What's wrong with my bony arms?
Weapons. I am a smith. Such is my purpose.
So you can actually do a bunch of things. Reinforce weapons. You can upgrade your weapons up to plus 10, and that's it. You get an achievement for doing that. I did that on one of my old files that I deleted. I got Uchi Katana to level 10. And I'm not going to spam the shit out of it because Tiergrace already did that shit in his Dark Souls 3 playthrough. I'm not going to steal that style. Hey, you're holding your hammer the wrong way. Unless that's the right way to hold the blacksmith hammer. You can either infuse a weapon with certain elements. They lose physical damage, but they gain element damage. And repair is basically if your stuff gets destroyed.
I don't want to see my work squandered.
You have no faith in me. So let's go back. And let's deal with that dragon first, because I want to get that one Titanite slab first. Armor gold. I only died twice. Twice or 3 times. I might have to watch the video to keep a death counter. I'm not going to be like Ifrit, who did Dark Souls playthrough. I might watch that again because he did run as pretty a penguin from the Disguise series, and he had a limit of 1,000 deaths before he had to give up on the series. I don't know how many deaths I'm gonna get myself as a limit. Oh shit, I did not mean to target you. So first things first. Let's go to equipment, and let's equip the crossbow. So... wrong weapon, jackass. Uh-oh. Oh shit, he saw me. I did not want to pick a fight with you. I did not want to pick a fight with you. Hold on. I forgot what I was supposed to do. Wait a minute, how was I supposed to do this? Unless I'm supposed to equip it to my right hand. Let's remove that. Let's put it on my right hand. Dragons will get pissed off at you if you try that strategy. Nope. There's no way I was going to do that. There we go. I'll come back later when I get more bolts and such, because I wasted all my ammo because I can't aim. The weird thing is I thought you got a aiming reticle for that shit. Unless I'm thinking it was for bows. So let's travel to High Wall of Lothric. Even I was scared, and I shoot a crossbow better, dumbass. Well, you're called a Deadeye, and not for your accuracy, Dan. Shut the fuck up, Trevor. I forgot. I don't remember if War of the Wario Valley was week 2. The darkness weapons or such. was really risky of me because I would die if I did that shit. Oh, I thought the elevator went down. So let's see. What's the next rule? What's the next shot? Fighting Vort of the Wario Valley. That's what I'm going to do next. So, in case I die, let's summon the elevator back up and let's run past these fuckers. Because, like I said before, this is a beginner trap. If you focus a lot of time fighting that one enemy, you'll be easily swarmed by other enemies. Oh, I forgot that did. Son of a bitch, I saw my life flash before my eyes. I wish I was back in the Hall of Heroes. Also, here's one thing. Don't go down there yet. There is an item you need in order to progress the story. And it's all the way up there with the Lothric Knights. And there's one Lothric Knight that's a real bastard to deal with. So, being an idiot, I'm gonna try to fight that fuck first. God damn it all. I think this is the one that's the major bastard. Unless you had a blue cloak instead. What the hell? I've never killed this fucker this fast. Unless that was the wrong fucker I fought. But sometimes he's guarding item. This is Lucarine. A mix of a sword and a lance. I don't know if I'll use it because lance fighting is dangerous. Even if he didn't have. Wait a minute. Too early. Do this because I like doing that. Because it kills him quick enough. Because it kills him really fucking fast. Basically, they don't have a chance if you do that. And this is the reason why you need to come here. Talk to her.
The wait has been long, unkindled one.
But
I
just
am
got
Emma,
her.
High Priestess of Lothric Castle. Allow me to speak frankly.
But your name's
You will
Emma.
not find the Lords of Cinder here. They have left, gone, to their journey homes, converging at the base of this castle. Head to the bottom of the high wall, forge on through the great gate, and raise this banner to proceed.
You need this item in order to get through. The first time I fought the boss, I looked over the cliff and I was thinking, okay, what the fuck am I supposed to do next? Dumbers. Hey! It's beginner's luck, damn it. Also, don't try to pick a fight with this. The boss here is Dancer of the Boreal Valley. I really hate fighting that cunt. I really do not like fighting that cunt. And that's the only time I will say cunt in anger, because that boss is a cunt. Oh, there's the blue bastard. I think this is the only blue knight. Fuck off! Leave me alone. Haha, you can't hit me. What's that? You want me? 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 No, I'm gonna reset his AI a bit. And sometimes if you run too far away, the enemy's AI will reset and go back to what they were doing before. Oh, I'm gonna do it because I'm gonna be cheap. Oh, never mind. I knew that was gonna fucking happen. Dan, shut the fuck up. God damn it. Trying to make sure my mic was on. Yep, it's on. Thank fucking God. Now I can use the Ember. The game's really fucking picky with that shit. Because you can use the... I think it was before an update, you can spam the Ember for a lot. Get free heals. I think there's an I think it's one of the updates they made so you can't spam that. You can't use that as another means of healing. Although, even before, that's not the best way to heal that's not the best way to heal yourself up. Because that's wasting a lot of precious embers. And unless you can kill certain enemies that drop embers or buy a lot of embers, you're never going to get those back. Once they're gone, they are gone for good. We'll just run past this fucker because I don't want to fight his friends. Also gotta bring... Nope, 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 nope. Wait, what was I running from? Oh, you assholes, never mind. Because even though they're easy enemies, do not try to fight them. You are going to get outnumbered, and you will die. Let's try a strategy again. Aggro them, and run into where Emma is. And run very fucking far into the area. If you do it correctly, they will give up on you. I think that's the third or fourth death. Because that one fucking Blue Knight had to be a dickhead. Let's past. Because I want to kill this blue bitch. I did that. Oh, cut losses. I know he dropped something very good for you, Dan, so calm the fuck down. If I die one more time, I can just skip that bastard and fight the boss. True. How many embers do I have left? 2. I'm not going to waste them. Too bad there isn't AI that will cause the enemies to go after each other. Oh wait, there is one. But that's when I get to the undead settlement. That's when I get to the undead settlement. I forgot about that. You ever hit a bitch so hard they fly off the fucking stairs? Now Dan did. So see left. And do the strategy again. You do not want to fight more than one of these fuckers at a time. They will hurt early on. And they block like champs. Psst. Also, I hate the boss fight here.
This farewell gift is for you. It is the insignia of an old covenant. If you fear trespassers, dark spirits drawn by the embers, then etch this upon your heart, and the old Concord will beckon noble blue sentinels to hunt these foul spirits.
Way of the Blue. That's one of the first covenants you can find. There's two more. One that can be found in a special room. The other you can find in an area where you have to fight a bot, where there would be an optional boss fight. The optional boss fight would occur. Optional for a story. Yeah, fuck it. This guy's not worth our trouble. Burnt farm. Hate those fucking enemies. Not dragon. You know what? No, I'm actually going to use an ember. I know they're rare, but the next boss can easily take with a while. You know what? For the time being, I don't think the Boreal Valley has darkness damage. Has darkness ability. Has darkness as a weakness. There's no certain bosses have different weaknesses. I think later on there's a boss that has dark weakness. Let's run past him because I don't want to pick a fight with every single hollow in the fucking area. Oh, there's a shortcut you could take. Is there something here? Nope. I love doing that. Oh, here's another thing. Phantoms. Empty and bongo grapes. You can choose to summon certain phantoms in certain areas. So you know what? I'm going to try fighting him without a phantom because I think Fort of the Wario Valley is pretty easy to deal with. So let's go here, up to the door, and cutscene happens. Man, this door has a lot of furniture. What was that? Here's the second boss, Fort of the Boreal Valley. Try to close the distance with this fucker and try to get behind him. And this is the first enemy that has frostbite affliction. This phase of the fight, we will do a charge attack. We will do a charge attack, series of charges. Okay, I'm stuck. I think that's it. Oh wait, he's not going to do it? As I was about to say, he will do a series of charge attacks where he'll try to run into you. Oh shit, I'm gonna die. There it is. He'll do that and he'll do an ice breath attack. Do not stand in front of him when he does the ice breath attack. Stay far as fucking away as you can while he's doing that. Fort's dead. Now I get Soul of Boreal Valley Fort. Now this, a bonfire will spawn. This marks the end of one of the most annoying boss fights early on. And you know what? This is where I'm going to end the stream. Thank you for watching. And remember, whoops, wrong fucking button. God damn it. Bye.